basically supplied by the axillary nerve. And then the nerve which is supplying, its name is upper lateral cutaneous nerve of the arm. Okay, and upper lateral cutaneous nerve of the arm, it is the branch of the posterior division of the axillary nerve. Okay, ji. Then the skin covering the on the anterolateral aspect of the lower half of the arm. ठीक है जी, lower half of the arm पे anterolateral aspect पे जो skin है, that is basically supplied by the lower lateral cutaneous nerve of the arm. ठीक है, and that lower lateral cutaneous nerve of the arm, it is a branch of the radial nerve, right? This is about the lateral aspect. Now I'm going towards the medial aspect of the arm. So the skin of the armpit, right? Skin of the armpit, in the upper part of the medial aspect of the arm, it is supplied by the intercostobrachial nerve. मैंने आपको बता चुका हूँ जी, intercostobrachial nerve is a branch of
median nerve.
Intercostobrachial nerve is a branch of
median nerve.
No.
सेकंड इंटरकोस्टल,
ये आगे देखो क्या लिखा हुआ है बेटे, आगे देखिए, intercostobrachial nerve T2. मैंने आपको बताया था lateral cutaneous branch of the T2 nerve, the second intercostal nerve. ठीक है, उसकी जो lateral cutaneous branch है, it is not going to supply the pectoral region, it is just going towards the armpit. ठीक है, medial aspect of the arm पे जाती है, it is going to join the medial cutaneous of the arm के साथ जाके join करेगी, and is going to supply the skin of the armpit and the medial aspect of the skin of the arm. ठीक है जी, okay. And the rest of the strip over here on the medial aspect of the arm, that is basically supplied the medial cutaneous nerve of the arm. Now the medial cutaneous nerve of the arm is basically a branch of the हाँ जी, medial cutaneous nerve of the arm is a branch of the anybody
medial cord
of the brachial plexus, right? Clear ji? Okay. Now here you can see between these two, the medial cutaneous of the arm and the lower lateral cutaneous of the arm, यहाँ पे आपको narrow strip नजर आ रही है. This narrow strip, it is basically the skin which is covering the biceps muscle. ठीक है, ये biceps muscle जो skin cover कर रही है ना, the small strip present over on the anterior aspect, that is basically supplied by the हाँ जी, कौन बताएगा? ये मैंने बताया था जी, जो forearm पढ़े थे. Medial cutaneous nerve of the forearm. ठीक है जी. So the medial cutaneous of the forearm during its pathway over here, जैसे ये originate करेगी, it is going to be a small branch, ठीक है, which is just going to travel, which is just going to spare the skin over the biceps muscle, ठीक है, that is and so this area, this narrow strip on the anterior aspect of the arm, which is the skin which is just going to cover the biceps muscle, that is, this area is supplied by the medial cutaneous nerve of the forearm. Is it clear, Ji? Okay. Now, on the posterior aspect of the arm, okay, on the posterior aspect of the arm, this area is supplied by the posterior cutaneous nerve of the arm. Okay, and the posterior cutaneous nerve of the arm, it is a branch of the radial nerve. Is it clear? Cutaneous innervation of the arm में कोई problem तो नहीं है जी? Cutaneous innervation of the arm में कोई problem है तो बता दो. Okay जी. Now, what about the superficial veins of the arm जी? कितनी veins होती हैं जी superficial? हमने forearm में पढ़ी थी.
सर basalic और cephalic.
Cephalic vein, right? Cephalic vein which is coming from the lateral aspect of the dorsal venous arch, then it extends upwards over the
lateral.
हाँ जी, lateral aspect of the dorsal venous arch से आएगी, and it ascends on the lateral aspect of the forearm, ठीक है? It winds around the lateral border and then comes to anteriorly, and then over here, it after passing through this skin of the cubital fossa, it is just ascending on the lateral aspect of the biceps muscle, ठीक है जी? In the arms का pathway क्या है जी? It is superficial vein which ascends on the lateral aspect of the biceps brachii, ठीक है? And when it reaches near the shoulder, it passes through a groove. कौन सा groove होता है जी? यहाँ पे मैंने आपको बताया था.
Deltopectoral groove.
Right. So when it will reach at upper border of the lower border of the pectoralis major muscle, आने के बाद it is just going to enter into the groove. That is the deltopectoral groove between the deltoid and the pectoralis major muscle, right? And then it is going to travel through deltopectoral groove and reaches the infraclavicular fossa, ठीक है ना? और यहाँ पे आने के बाद it is just going to drain or open into the axillary vein, ठीक है? So this is the destination of cephalic vein. The cephalic vein ascends on the lateral aspect of the psoas muscle, and then it at the lower part of the pectoralis major muscle, and it will reach over there. It is just going to enter into the delta pectoral groove, and then is going to open or drain into the axillary vein. Okay, this is the destination of the cephalic vein present on the lateral aspect of the arm. The other one is the basilic vein, and I told you before, the basilic vein, it is just going to ascend after passing through over the cubital fossa. It ascends on the medial aspect of the biceps muscle. ठीक है ना? The biceps muscle is occupying this most important anterior position over here, the central position. ठीक है? उसकी lateral side से lateral vein, cephalic vein जा रही है, और उसकी medial side से the basilic vein is ascending. And when the basilic vein reaches where? At the mid of the arm, it pierces the deep fascia, superficial vein है ना? So ये up to the mid of the arm, it is superficial. So when it reaches the mid of the arm, it is going to pierce the superficial fascia and becomes deep. And then at the lower border of the teres major muscle, it is going to be joined by these two vena committantes of the brachial vein. Okay? The deep veins, which are just accompanying the brachial artery. Okay? तो brachial artery के साथ ये दोनों veins ascend कर रही होती हैं, and at the lower border of the teres major muscle, it is going to be basilic vein is going to join with these two vena committantes and going to form the axillary vein. So the axillary vein formation. ठीक है जी? Is it clear? Problem तो नहीं है जी? Superficial veins में कोई problem तो नहीं है जी? So basilic vein, I told you that it ascends on the medial aspect of the biceps muscle, and in the middle of the arm, it is going to pierce the superficial fascia, deep fascia, and becomes deeper. And at the lower border of the teres major muscle, it is joined by the two vena committantes of the brachial artery, and then it's going to form what? It's going to form the axillary vein. Is it clear, ji? Okay, now we'll talk about
Sir?
the जी बच्चे.
सर वो डेल्टो पेक्टोरल ग्रूव का नहीं समझ आया.
Deltopectoral groove आपको समझ नहीं आया. The deltopectoral groove basically is an important landmark. Here you can see. ठीक है? This is the pectoralis major muscle and this is the deltoid muscle. ठीक है? इन दोनों के दरमियान में there is a groove, एक depression आपको feel होता है. You can check it on your own body. ठीक है? जैसे आप थोड़ा सा अपने shoulder को flex करें ना, ठीक है? You will feel that groove that is present between the deltoid muscle and the pectoralis major muscle. Here you can see this one. So this you can see here. Cephalic vein running on the lateral aspect, ठीक है, over the biceps muscle, and then it will reach where you see the lower border of deltoid में जाने के बाद it is just going to enter into this deltopectoral groove, ठीक है, between the deltoid and the pectoralis major muscle, and here it is going, and this deltopectoral groove it is going to lead towards the infraclavicular fossa. ये clavicle है ना, इसके नीचे एक depression आपको feel होगा, ठीक है, और you can feel it in your own body, right? क्लेविकुलर के नीचे आपको ये डिप्रेशन फील होता है, डेल्टोपेक्टोरल ग्रुप के साथ है. दिस इज इंफ्राक्लेविकुलर फोसा, और यहाँ पे आने के बाद इट इज गोइंग टू एंटर इनटू द एक्सिलरी वेन. ठीक है बेटा? इज इट क्लियर नाउ?
यस सर, थैंक यू.
ओके जी, नाउ विल टॉक अबाउट द सुपरफिशियल लिम्फेटिक्स ऑफ द अपर लिम्ब. सो सुपरफिशियल लिम्फेटिक्स मैंने आपको बताया था कि लेटरल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द थंब से लेके फोर आर्म एंड देन फ्रॉम द आर्म, ऑल दीज सुपरफिशियल लिम्फेटिक्स दे आर गोइंग टू ट्रैवल अलोंग विद द course of the cephalic vein, and ultimately these are going to drain into the infraclavicular group of the lymph nodes. ठीक है ना? इनकी डेस्टिनेशन मैंने आपको बताई थी ना, यहाँ पे infraclavicular group of the lymph nodes, the deltopectoral lymph nodes पड़े होते हैं. ठीक है? The superficial lymphatics from here they are going to the infraclavicular group of the lymph nodes, और infraclavicular group of the lymph nodes में से these are जो efferents हैं, ठीक है ना, the efferents कौन से होते हैं? इफरेंस चैनल कौन से होते हैं जी?
जो वापस लेके आते,
जो वापस लेके नहीं आते बेटे, जो के आगे लिम्फ नोड से आगे लेके जाते हैं. ठीक है? ये जो आ रहे हैं ना लिम्फेटिक्स जो आ रही हैं टुवर्ड्स द इंफ्राक्लेविकुलर नोड्स, ये कौन सी होती हैं? ये एफरेंट्स होती हैं, क्योंकि ये दे आर ब्रिंगिंग द लिम्फ टुवर्ड्स द लिम्फ नोड्स. ठीक है? और इफरेंट्स कौन से होते हैं? विच आर टेकिंग द लिम्फ अवे फ्रॉम द लिम्फ नोड्स. ठीक है? तो जो यहाँ से लिम्फ्स निकलेंगे ना, लिम्फ नोड्स में से lymphatics निकलेंगी. These are what? These channels are the efferent lymphatics, right? So the efferent lymphatics are taking this lymph from these lymph nodes towards the apical group of the lymph nodes. Apical axillary lymph nodes कहाँ पे होते हैं जी? हाँ जी, याद है? मैंने आपको कहा था कि याद रखिएगा बेटे, ये चीजें बार बार आएंगी. Apical lymph nodes they are located in the apex of the axilla. ठीक है? इनकी लोकेशन हमने क्या पढ़ी थी? apex of the axilla, ठीक है ना? Okay, so apical lymph nodes में आएंगे, right? So the lateral aspects is the lymphatics of the upper arm. From the lateral aspect of the upper arm, the lymphatics will travel along the course of the cephalic vein, and they are going to drain into the infraclavicular group of the lymph nodes, and from the infraclavicular group of the lymph nodes, the lymphatics are going to drain into the apical group of the lymph nodes. Okay. Now the rest of the arm or the medial aspect of the arm, such as lymphatics, and they will travel along the basilic vein over here, and they are going to drain into the lateral axillary group of the lymph nodes. ठीक है जी? Lateral axillary group. Lateral axillary group is also called the humeral lymph axillary lymph nodes. ठीक है? यहाँ पे आएंगे और from the lateral, these lymphatics will go towards the central group of the lymph nodes, and from the central they are going ultimately towards the apical. So the ultimate destination of the lymph coming from whole of your upper limb, the ultimate जो है जो receiving point क्या है जी? The apical group of the lymph nodes. ठीक है? और apical group of the lymph nodes से बेटा जो efferents निकलेंगे, they are going to form the subclavian trunk. ठीक है? हम पढ़ चुके हैं इसके बारे में. Is it clear जी? कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है जी? Now, what do you know about the facial compartment of the arm? Facial compartments of arm. कितने compartments arm के होते हैं जी? How many compartments of the arm are there?
3.
जी?
Two.
3 compartments. 2 compartments होते हैं. ठीक है? और ये
Anterior
compartments
and posterior.
जी, ये compartment कैसे बनते हैं जी?
सर सेप्टा डिवाइड करता है इसको.
Here comes the fate of the T fascia. मैंने आपको बताया था ना, the T fascia in the limbs, it is going to enclose the limbs as a sleeve. ये देखिए, ठीक है? The T fascia is thickened to form a sleeve or the covering around the limbs like this. And from the inner aspect of these fascias, T fascia, the two septas, one from the medial aspect, another from the lateral aspect. ठीक है? From the inner aspect of the T fascia, they are extending towards the bone. ठीक है? Bone कौन सी यहाँ पे पड़ी हुई है जी? Humerus. ठीक है? And this, these septas, these are more marked in the lower part of the arm, जहाँ पे आपके supracondylar ridges होते हैं, right? So the medial intermuscular septum and the lateral intermuscular septum extends from the inner aspect of the T fascia towards the medial and the lateral supracondylar ridges respectively. Is it clear, Ji? And it is going to divide the arm into the 2 compartments, the anterior compartment and the posterior compartment, right? An anterior compartment and the posterior compartment, each of these compartments, each one has got its own muscles, own nerve and the own blood vessels. ठीक है जी? इसकी अपनी ब्लड सप्लाई होगी, अपनी नर्व सप्लाई होगी. ठीक है? ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ की नर्व जो है anterior compartment की nerve is going to supply the muscle of the posterior compartment. It's never like this, right? So each compartment has got its own muscles, its own nerve supply and its own blood supply. So when you talk about the anterior compartment of the forearm, so we have got the muscles in this region, and there are 3 muscles. कौन कौन से muscles होंगे जी? बाइसेप्स नजर आ रहा है आपको, ब्रेकियलिस नजर आ रहा है, और इसमें तीसरा मसल होता है जी कोरेक्टोब्रेकियलिस. यहाँ पे कोरेक्टोब्रेकियलिस क्यों नजर नहीं आ रहा जी? एंटीरियर कंपार्टमेंट में 3 मसल्स होते हैं जी. ठीक है? बाइसेप्स ब्रेकियलिस एंड द कोरेक्टोब्रेकियलिस. यहाँ पे कोरेक्टोब्रेकियलिस क्यों नजर नहीं आ रहा जी? कॉमन सेंस. अभी मैंने आपको कोई एक बात बताई थी, सब सो रहे हैं ना बच्चे? मैंने आपको बताया था कि this section is being taken from the lower half of the arm. ठीक है? जहाँ पे आपके supracondylar ridges पे ये आपको अटैचमेंट नजर आ रही है. ठीक है? वरना this attachment is not much more marked in the upper part. ठीक है ना? Is it clear? So और ये जो आपको कोरेक्टोब्रेकियलिस ये कहाँ पे इंसर्ट होता है? In the middle of the humerus. ठीक है? इसलिए यहाँ पे आपको ये कोरेक्टोब्रेकियलिस यहाँ पे नजर नहीं आ रहा. Is it clear? नहीं समझ आया पाकिस्तानियों? Here you can see. This is what कोरेक्टोब्रेकियलिस, right? ठीक है? और ये जो आपको सेक्शन मैं दिखा रहा हूँ वो इस लेवल से दिखा रहा हूँ, राइट? तो ये इसके ऊपर इंसर्ट हो गया ना, इस फार अवे. इज इट क्लियर नाउ? सो 3 muscles of the anterior compartment you can see over there. सबसे पहले आपको बाइसेप्स नजर आ रहा है जी, राइट? एंड देन इसके पीछे आपको ये कोरेकोब्रेकियलिस आता हुआ नजर आ रहा है, राइट? इट्स गेटिंग कॉमन ओरिजिन फ्रॉम द coracoid process with the short head of biceps. Yeah, coracobrachialis. ठीक है? It is going to be inserted in the mid of the arm, right? On the medial border of the humerus. ठीक है? और उसके नीचे आपको ये एक तीसरा मसल नजर आ रहा है, and that is called as the brachialis, right? So we have got the three muscles in the anterior compartment of the arm. कौन कौन से जी? कौन बताएगा? हरी अप जागते रहो. कौन कौन से मसल है जी? बाइसेप्स है,
brachialis,
coracobrachialis and the
coracobrachialis.
brachialis, right? Three muscles. And the nerve of the compartment कौन सी है जी? Musculocutaneous nerve, right? Sometimes we used to ask the question कि जी name the nerve of the anterior compartment of the arm. So that is the musculocutaneous nerve. गुजरती तो यहाँ से सारी nerves है ना? Musculocutaneous भी गुजर रही है, ulnar भी गुजर रही है, right? Median भी गुजर रही है. When we say the nerve of the compartment, it means the nerve which is going to supply the muscles of that compartment. Is it clear? So the nerve which is going to supply these three muscles of the anterior compartment of the arm, that is the musculocutaneous nerve, right? And the third one is a artery which is passing in this region, and again is going to supply these muscles, that is a brachial artery, right? So you must be remembering the contents of the anterior compartment of the arm. अच्छा, इसमें दो किस्म के contents होते हैं बच्चे. एक तो वो है जो कि arm से related है, ठीक है ना, which have to do something with the arm, and there are certain the structures which are just passing through the anterior compartment and they are going towards the enter into the forearm of the hand, ठीक है? जैसे ulnar nerve है, right? And the median nerve, these two nerve has to do nothing with the arm, ठीक है? Arm में ये दोनों nerve किसी को supply नहीं कर रही, but they are just going to pass through the anterior compartment of the arm, and then again through the posterior compartment, and then they are ultimately they are going towards the forearm and hand, because their destination here, that is the forearm and the hand, right? So there are two types of structures which are present in the which are related with the upper arm, and the structure which are passing through the upper arm, ठीक है? Is it clear? So muscles में कौन बताएगा जी? बाइसेप्स मसल की ओरिजिन कौन बताएगा? जल्दी से, हम पढ़ चुके हैं बोन्स में ना.
सर इसका जो लॉन्ग हेड होता है वो आता है सुप्रा ग्लिनॉइड ट्यूबरकल से.
वेरी गुड, शाबाश.
और जो शॉर्ट हेड होता है वो आता है कोराकॉइड प्रोसेस से.
शाबाश.
नो सॉरी,
ठीक है.
हाँ ठीक है.
Tip of the coracoid process, ठीक है? As you can see, the vastus brachial muscle is a muscle. It's got the two bellies. You can see, इसकी दो bellies हैं, and this muscle is basically named as the biceps because the Latin word bi means two, and seps means head, right? So it's a two-headed muscle, ठीक है? इसके दो head of origin है. So one is just the long head which is coming from the supraglenoid tubercle. The other one is coming from the lateral aspect of the tip of the coracoid process by the conjoint tendon along with the coracobrachialis, ठीक है? दोनों की एक ही origin, right? Well, these two bellies, they're just going to join each other in the middle one, and then it's going to be inserted again by the two ways, ठीक है? It's going to form the aponeurosis, that is called as the biceptal aponeurosis. The biceptal aponeurosis is going to be inserted where? In the deep fascia of the forearm, you can see this one, and then the rounded tendon, and this rounded tendon is going to be inserted at the posterior part of the radial tuberosity. ये ऊपर चुके हैं जी, ठीक है जी? उसकी नर्व सप्लाई मैंने आपको बताई है कि नर्व सप्लाई क्या होगी जी? जल्दी से बोले, इसकी नर्व सप्लाई क्या होगी?
musculocutaneous nerve.
Musculocutaneous. शाबाश. इसका एक्शन क्या होगा? It's a strong flexor. Actually देखिए, the muscle, there is rule. The muscle which is just going to cross the joint, it is just going to have the effect of the movement of that joint, ठीक है ना? So ये इसके shoulder joint पे, ये shoulder joint को भी cross कर रहा है और elbow को भी cross कर रहा है, तो इसके दोनों function है, right? Well, it is a strong flexor of the forearm, ठीक है जी? आपको ये elbow joint को strong flexor of the elbow joint of the forearm, ठीक है? Number one. Number two, it is a strong supinator, ठीक है? Supination movement क्या होती है? When the face is directed anterior, when the palm is directed anteriorly, ठीक है? From the pronated form, ठीक है ना? So the supination. So it's responsible for the supination. So it's also strong supinator muscle, ठीक है जी? And it's also having a action over the shoulder, so it's a weak flexor of the shoulder, ठीक है जी? Is it clear? और एक और चीज है जी, ये देखिए लॉन्ग हेड कहाँ से आ रहा है? It's coming from the supraglenoid tubercle, so it is going to support, ठीक है? It prevents the upward dislocation of the humerus, ठीक है जी? इसे ह्यूमरस को ये ऊपर से सपोर्ट कर रहा है, so that it should not be dislocated. Is it clear, Ji? So the other muscle is the craccobrachialis muscle. Craccobrachialis muscle, I told you that this muscle is getting origin from the tip of the coracoid process along with the biceps, short of the biceps, and this muscle is going to be inserted at the, you see, about 5 centimeter in the middle of the medial border of the humerus. ठीक है, ये medial border of the humerus के middle में ये insert हो रहा है, right? The craccobrachialis muscle, again it is receiving its nerve supply from the musculocutaneous nerve and is a flexure of the, अब ये खाली shoulder joint को कर रहा है ना cross, तो it's a flexor of the shoulder joint. The third muscle is the brachialis muscle, the big muscle over here, which is lying deeper to the biceps. इसके ऊपर biceps है. We just have to remove the biceps, and then we'll be coming across with this muscle, the big muscle, the brachialis muscle. And I told you that this muscle is getting origin from the, मैंने क्या बताया था जी ये को, lower half of the anterolateral and the anteromedial surfaces of the humerus है, ठीक है? Of course, anterior border से भी आ रहा है, right? So, and it's going to be inserted where? At the coronoid process of the ulna and the ulnar tuberosity. You see, the coronoid process of the ulna here, इसकी base में आ रहा है, और यहाँ पे नीचे आपको इसके ये tuberosity नजर आ रही है. So ulnar tuberosity पे और coronoid process पे आ रहा है. And this muscle, it is again receiving its nerve supply. कहाँ से आएगी nerve supply इसकी? Musculocutaneous nerve से, ठीक है? And this muscle is also called as a hybrid muscle because it is receiving the dual nerve supply. And the second जो इसको nerve supply आ रही है, that is from the radial nerve. जो radial nerve से जो fibers आते हैं ना, better just remember कि these are the proprioceptive fibers, ठीक है? Proprioception क्या होती है जी? मैंने बताई थी आपको. Who will tell me about the proprioception जी? The sense of movement. जब आपका ये मसल क्या काम है? Movement करता है ना, ठीक है? तो इसकी जो proprioceptive information है, that is basically carried to the radial nerve. So this is a hybrid muscle, dual nerve supply coming from the radial nerve and the, जाग रहे हो कि सो रहे भाई? So we have finished with
Excuse
that.
me, sir.
जी बेटे.
सर इसको हाइब्रिड, सर हम लोग अगर हाइब्रिड